Hey, it's Joe Tamargo from WetheadPumpRepair.com. Okay, so you see this in the other steps when we were removing the bearings from the rotor on the Hayward Super Pump 2, and then we reinstalled them. Now I'm going to show you how to reassemble your pump. Okay, so you're going to take your rotor out of the vise or armature out of the vise, just like that. Open up your vise a little bit so you can fit in the stator. And now this is the MagTech motor for the Hayward Super Pump 2. There's a couple different motors you've probably seen in other videos. I've rebuilt them with the gold motor, the black Century motors. This is the MagTech, okay? So this is the MagTech motor. So if you have a MagTech motor on your Hayward Super Pump 2. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to pop off my back. Just like that. Alright, tighten my vise a little. Now, when you were taking it apart, you might have seen that you had a little bearing spacer just like this that came out of the back. You want to make sure that goes back into the back end bell. That's a little spacer that will make the rotor sit in the exact right place. Now, you want to make sure there's no dirt on it. Clean it off like I'm doing, just like this. You can pop that right in the back here. Like so. Okay, now I'm going to take my front end bell. I'm going to place it onto the shaft like this. I'm going to take a pipe, tap this on. Alright, I have to go a little more. Always check it to make sure. Alright, looks like I'm just about in there. I'm going to go a little bit more, just to double check. Alright, my bearing is just about in. Tap it just a little bit more. You want to just keep looking in there and make sure your bearing is going on. Alright, so now my bearing is all the way in. So now I'm going to slide this carefully through the back of the motor. Okay, now if you have marked it like we've shown on the videos, you want to match up your marks like we've shown you in other videos, or if you haven't marked it, you're like, oh, I took it apart without watching the other videos, just remember that the openings here, these fins, they go on the bottom of the motor. Those are the exhaust fins. So if you don't remember, okay, you just remember that. And then what you do is you'll knock this end ball on like that. Then you take your other side here, you're going to put it on here, just like this. Okay. And then what we're going to do in the next video is we're going to show you how to put the through bolts back in and how to tighten the motor up. Okay? So what you're going to do now, what I'm going to do now, what you're going to do now is you're going to do exactly what I just showed you. Make sure your fins here on the bottom, and then just going to tap this until it goes together, and then put your through bolts in. Alright, this is Joe Tamargo. Thanks for watching. Peace.